Here is your market moment as we go into the latter part of the year. So this is going to be my last market update for 2025, but I need you to hear some numbers that are pretty substantial and meaningful if you invest in the Charleston market. So as we go into the end of this year, it's been an interesting ride, and transactions are up 1.5%. That's a relatively flat market. Currently, we have 3 months of inventory. A normalized market would have 5 to 6 months of inventory, meaning that's the number of homes that are on the market. And if no other house came to the market today, the buyers would absorb all of that current inventory. All right. So a normalized market, 5 to 6 months for us, and we're sitting at 3 months of inventory. What that really means is that we're still on the books a seller's market. And if our sellers are priced really aggressively, then they are going under contract. Median sales price remains pretty steady with an upward trend of 2.3% year to date over last year, 2024. So pretty steady, little bit of a gain, pretty flat numbers. But what we're not seeing is a big fallout. Here's a huge win. Talking about interest rates, and so many buyers have been sitting on the fence, undecided about a purchase as they're waiting and anticipating for a rate decrease. Well, this week I had a buyer lock in at 6%. What you need to hear is that you can really get that number wherever you need it to be with buying down your interest rate. But right now, without buying down the interest rate, they're still sitting in the low 6s. And then if you use a little bit of seller paid concessions, you can get that interest rate easily at 6%. So that's still a very good interest rate for our buyers today. So we are seeing that the market here, the economy here in Charleston is still thriving. And as it thrives, we will still be bringing those buyers into town. It does pose a problem for our schools and our infrastructure. I hear you. I know it. I sit in the traffic every day myself. However, the buyers are buying, they're moving here. And I think that 2026, according to the economics that I'm hearing and seeing and reading, that we're going to have a pretty steady market in 2026 as well. On average, 30 new people move into our area every day. Now, that's the Charleston area. So as buyers come in, it's going to still present itself as a good, healthy market because of the economics that are driving them here. Don't think for a minute that it is a bad time to be on the market. A lot of people don't want to list during the holidays, but 225 houses went under contract last week, posing a big win for a lot of sellers. So I personally have about 5 or 6 listing agreements that are signed, sitting, waiting to hit the market in January. It's going to be a big push in the new year. So if you want to get ahead of the market, let's go ahead and have a conversation now about how you can win. Winning means presenting the house at the best possible price for the best possible condition. So if you need contractors or just an extra set of eyes as you get prepared for the market, let's have a conversation around that, and I can help assist you putting your best face forward. Have a wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you in 2026.